This video introduces the arigoPLEX Multiplex ELISA kit in its assay procedure. The kit contains the product manual, antibody-coated microplate, TMB substrate, stop solution. Other buffer components include HRP conjugated antibody and protein standard tubes. First, prepare the reagents by reconstituting the standard. Use the standard sample diluent buffer to dissolve the lyophilized standard. Begin the step now. After reconstitution, briefly vortex to mix the protein thoroughly and let it sit at room temperature for 15 minutes. Once incubation is complete, prepare serial dilutions. Add 500 microliters of dilution buffer to each dilution tube. Vortex the reconstituted standard again and centrifuge. Transfer 500 microliters from the high concentration stock to start the serial dilution. After each dilution, vortex to mix thoroughly, centrifuge, and change tips before the next dilution. Once serial dilutions are complete, prepare the test samples at a 1:1 dilution. Take out the microplate and remove the sealing film. Standards can be run in replicates as needed. Select the number of wells based on your experimental design. Add the high concentration standard as 1 to 4 replicate wells. Note that the microplate layout is vertical, so add samples vertically. Next, select the low concentration standard and similarly add it to 4 replicate wells. After adding all standards and samples, cover the plate with the sealing film and incubate at room temperature for 2 hours. Before the incubation ends, prepare the 1x antibody conjugate. Dilute the 100 times concentrated antibody to 1x with antibody diluent buffer. The dilution ratio is 10 microliters antibody to 990 microliters buffer, and you can adjust proportionally if needed. Since this requires 4 additions of 990 microliters buffer, mix 40 microliters of antibody stock. Vortex 2 to 3 times to ensure thorough mixing. After 5 washes, vortex the 1x antibody conjugate 2 to 3 times. Add 100 microliters per well, then cover and incubate for 1 hour at room temperature. 10 minutes before the incubation ends, dilute the 40 times HRP streptavidin into antibody diluent buffer to yield 1 times. After incubation, wash the plate, add 100 microliters of 1 times HRP streptavidin per well, and incubate for 30 minutes in the dark. After the 30-minute HRP incubation, discard the HRP solution and blot the plate on absorbent paper. Fill each well with 1x wash buffer and let it sit for 1 minute. Discard the buffer, gently blot dry, and repeat this washing step for a total of 5 washes. When adding subsequent reagents, hold the pipette tip above the well to avoid cross-contamination. Discard the final wash buffer, then add 100 microliters of TMB substrate per well, distributing sequentially. Cover and incubate the plate in the dark for 15 minutes, then remove the sealing film. Wells with high concentrations will appear dark blue, decreasing gradually along the dilution series. Add 100 microliters of stop solution per well to terminate the reaction. After the reaction is stopped, read the OD with microplate reader at 450 nanometers immediately. End of procedure.